Alright, we got really unskilled versus Koinu, formerly known as Syak, the man formerly known as Syak. And we have Koinu here in the red trunks on Rus, up against really unskilled in the blue trunks on the French. So welcome back, guys. I'll just turn on our new overlay. So really looks to be taking to the water, and Syak will probably follow up as well with the same. So it's not a huge number of sheep on this one, but even though there's not a huge amount of land to actually cover, it's pretty easy to actually get quite a few of them early on. But again, it's not the most dense map for sheep. Our player is likely to start transitioning to that water eco. It's a nice haul here for Koinu, who's found 4 wolves with the 1 scout. He doesn't want to over rally here because he can have them rally back, I believe. But I think he'll be closing on the town centre pretty soon. Looks like both our players clearing a hunt each over here. So overall, Koinu's he accrued 45 gold, but he will rack it up quite quickly now. Yeah, they're actually perfect for Koinu because he's actually de-aggroed them, and only one of them's... Oh, it's right on the edge of town centre there. So Koinu jumping up 100 gold really quickly there. But again, it's not the best map for hunts, and it's not the best map for sheep, so it's not the best gold accrual here. There's another wolf there. Really, and Koinu have both taken to a dock apiece. Thank you for the follow, Dragon Lord. So we'll switch back to the new and improved UI, so it lets us see all the resources and stuff at once. So villager population, not even starting to really favour really as of just yet. Bearing in mind he does get 2-second bonus train time to villagers. And these lodger fishing boats sort of make up for that difference in the sec, because for Rus they've got a 2 population improved fishing ship that doesn't need to drop off, but takes an extra 50% train time and double the resource cost. That'll really allow Koinu to really keep up with the French eco and even surpass it on this map. But really, look at putting on some early pressure with his knights for sure. And if he can even go for the tidy second town centre that a lot of French players have been opting for currently, and sort of always have been, but probably now more prevalent than ever with just how smooth people are with doing it behind 2 to 3 production facilities just about every single game. Koinu's even going to prevent any form of proxy docking here, although is that going to actually delete his shoreline fish if he finishes that? So we'll see how that works, because I mean, yeah, it does. A little bit unfortunate for him. At the same time, he doesn't actually need to drop off being Rus, so it's the other factions that probably really benefit the most from shoreline fish, because they are, just much less travel time. So age up here for Koinu on the way. Hey Dragonlord, just been working today. Unfortunately. Maybe one day I'll just be able to do this full time, but we'll see. I don't know if I'd ever be that lucky, but we'll see. Anyway, we got really unskilled here. Still hasn't yet started his age up. Cyax is on the way. And how's your day, man? Forgot to ask. How rude of me. I hope you're well. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Hope you're enjoying AoE 4. And if you play any of the other games in the series, I hope that's going well for you as well. Because, you know, a lot of people have had a bit of dissatisfaction with the fact that AoE 2 and 4 tend to really steal the spotlight these days of the whole series. Which is a little bit unfortunate, but at the same time, both great games with great mass appeal. The other games all a little bit more niche, so. But in saying that, you know, I come from the other games, so I'm not going to hate on them. Love me some Age of Empires 3 and Age of Empires Online, Age of Mythology. So, Cyax aging up. It's gone to single dock. Really, it's taking 2 sets of water, and his age up a little bit slower because of that. Eco pops starting to favour. Oh yeah, starting to favour really only just. Yeah, he does have that second dock production, whereas I think Koinu probably going to want to stop after this next fishing boat or two. Is he just going to keep spamming? Oh yeah, he's going to go for a dock over here, and he is going to keep spamming them for the minute. 5 in the... oh no, 1 more in the queue. So it's 1 in queue, 6 in on the field. That's how this count works. But double cav production here for Koinu. He wants to look at putting pressure on quickly here. I mean, so double stables here for really. He wants to start pressuring Koinu, but Koinu has a fortress already being Rus, so he can use that for good garrison. For now. Both players really just booming. It looks like attack ships here start picking off all these fishing boats. Well, the Knight Harass isn't going to start just yet because the Knight's being used to save the dock for the minute. All this Lodger attack ship starting to get a couple of fishing ship kills here, so really slight worker lead's probably going to fall, but in saying that, he's just denied proxy dock attempt there by Koinu. Neither player having taken this top side water. Looks like Koinu double barracks opening. He doesn't mind playing around just spearmen to really compensate for the fact that he's going to be late on military production. His opponent starting, double knight production. Hulk, the French player, really strong warship from Age 2. This is a lot of gathering being denied at the moment by these Lodger attack ships. A couple of the fishing ships are continuing to fall there. So Koinu's just focusing them down. He doesn't mind that his opponent's going to be sniping his attack ships because he can just train a few more, thin out the fishing ship count, and try and proxy dock up one of these other locations, but really committing to a Hulk on the other water for the minute. He's keeping his knights back though. He probably should have actually taken an engagement before this spear count really started to ramp up, because now there's going to be 3 barrack spear production here. And Koinu really has walled in all of his water. Or really able to actually deny another dock. He was able to pick off a villager there, but really his fishing ship count is in tatters compared to Koinu at the moment. Sorry, man, I've only got the one screen if you've been chatting away. A few knights more for really, but because his fishing ship eco has been so disrupted, he's been a bit slower on that. He's had a bit too many vills on the wood to really, just be able to mass up the knights. He's actually going to go for quite a few bowmen actually. He's going for 4 ranges worth of them. So it's extremely production facility heavy, this game. Well, there's 3 stables, 3 barracks, and now a blacksmith versus 4 range, 2 stables. So I think compositionally Koinu's going to have a bit of an advantage there, because he'll have a lot of his own cavalry to cut through this bowman count, while he's got spears, as well as what's left of his cavalry to actually fight the knights. Possibly any horsemen really might train up if he's struggling for gold. Really, he's actually struggling for food at the moment, because he's been denied this water, and he's not taking the 3rd one in response, while Koinu has been. So these Lodger ships have really thinned out this fishing ship count, but really at the moment a solid force here for Koinu, but really is also quite a solid force of his own. Saying that, he needs to have had a couple more knights by now and needs to be very careful to not lose them at all. And GG really is just gathered in the gold and not gathered enough food there for that fight. And compositionally he's a bit caught out as well. Sire takes game number 1 in the grand final.